Hey everyone, welcome to the Everyday Human podcast. My name is Easton Taverna. Each day I'll share a reflection written by me and inspired by literature, poetry, music, movies, video games, and more. And after that, I'll share a prompt for you to write your own reflection. Together, we'll explore what it means to be human. Every month, we'll walk a new path, taking a look at life, death, the universe, and everything in between. Thanks for coming along. I'm glad you're here. For more, visit eastontaverna.com or join me on Instagram at _everydayhuman. Hey everyone, it's February 22nd. I hope you're doing well today. This reflection is titled, Personas Are People Too, and it was inspired by another fantastic video game from the golden age of games that I was mentioning on the February 19th episode. Back in the late 90s, I think this game actually came out in 2000, but I will still consider it a part of that era as it was on N64, Nintendo 64. And this one is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So The Legend of Zelda, I'm not going to get too much into that here because it is massive. You could do a whole master's degree on it. But it's a fantasy game series dating back to 1986, with the first one coming out on the original Nintendo. It's an action-adventure game. There have been a lot over the years, and they are beautiful, amazing, thought-provoking, just wonderfully fun games to play. And I've been playing them since I was a kid. I still play them, the new ones, and I revisit the old ones. And I'm playing them with my daughter as well, and she loves them too. If you do catch me on Instagram, you can see on my videos that I'm on the ones that I am standing in my office. You may see me in front of my bookshelf, and you'll see I have a few Zelda books, quite a bit actually, that are visible. I have some figures. I have this light-up Triforce. So yeah, I just really love this series. And the game we're talking about today, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, followed the Ocarina of Time, and that one came out in 98. In the Legend of Zelda series, there are different versions of Link and Zelda and Ganondorf, but they all exist pretty much within the same world. I guess it's almost like a multiverse if you want to look at it that way, but Legend of Zelda is kind of its own thing. But anyway, this one, Majora's Mask, follows the same Link from the previous game, and the games aren't really connected like that. This is one of the few examples that I can think of that does this. Briefly, the plot has Skull Kid, who's this sort of weird character he's like a little boy or kid who lives in the woods with a skull mask. And in this one, he's sort of possessed, and he steals Link's horse and Ocarina at the beginning of the game, and then he basically threatens to crash the moon into the world in 3 days' time. And you, as Link, the player, have to figure out how to stop this, all in a 72-hour cycle that repeats over and over again until you do. It's fascinating. It's a bit dark for a Zelda game, too. And while I don't think it's confirmed officially, it does make total sense that the 5 main areas of Majora's Mask in this land called Termina represent the 5 stages of grief, following the Kubler-Ross model. At the end of Ocarina of Time, Link loses his trusted fairy companion named Navi. And then this one Majora's Mask opens up with him wandering the woods alone, sort of hunched over in this dark, mist-covered, dreary, wooded landscape. And he's in this sort of depressed haze before the inciting incident happens. And it seems that he is like this because, well, there are a lot of reasons why it might be like this. If you are a true Zelda fan, you might, well, actually me. But one of the main reasons, it seems, is that Link has lost his best friend at the end of Ocarina of Time. It's a fantastic game, very much worth playing or learning more about if you feel so inclined to do so. Okay, here's the quote that inspired today's reflection. And this one was spoken by a child wearing Twin Mold's mask. I don't believe this character has a name. And the child says, "Your true face. What kind of face is it? I wonder. The face under the mask. Is that your true face?" And here is my reflection inspired by that quote. You have dinner with your partner, and you are you. You sit through a meeting with your colleagues and boss, and you are you. You do a puzzle with your child, and you are you. You play video games or attend a sporting event with your friends, and you are you. You are you in all of these instances. But these people are hardly the same person. The concept of the persona, or mask theory, was posited by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. To put it simply, you wear different masks for different social situations, and each mask, ultimately, is preserving but simultaneously hiding your true self. And true self there is in quotes. You wake up in the morning, and you are you. But are you the same person you were the night before, when you closed your eyes for sleep? Or have you become altered by dreams? Are you the same person you were as a child? Of course not. You've changed in countless ways. 10 years ago? Likely not. 2 years ago? Yesterday? Where is the line drawn between different past versions of yourself and the true and consistent self? Does such a thing even exist? A lot of your expectations, and as a result, your downfalls and anxieties, stem from the idea of living up to your true self. Again, in quotes. But these are different versions of you from the past, or idealized versions from a future fabricated in your mind, interacting with the present version of yourself. And when those versions clash, or perform outside of expectations, you believe you have failed, or are grappling with some sort of misgiving. The thing you must understand is that there is no true self, except perhaps for the version of you that exists right now, in this very moment. But that version is dead and gone as soon as it exists, replaced by the next. Your actions of the past help to form your identity, yes, but they should not define or control or haunt you, just as much as the actions of your future self, who does not even exist yet, do not define or control or haunt you. This does not dismiss traumas you've experienced or absolve you of your past mistakes, or free you to do whatever you want in the future. Actions have consequences, and every event in your life means something, as they should. But rather, it should serve as a reminder that you are forever changing, learning, and growing, for as long as you live. Learn from those past versions, those different personas wearing different masks. Talk to them. Spend time with them and use those conversations to help shape the future versions. You will always wear masks in life. But that's okay. They are just different versions of you. You should love them all, and if you don't, work to switch the masks until you do. And there ends today's reflection. So that little child wearing the mask in The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, gave me a lot to think about. Hopefully it gave you some to think about as well. Here is your reflection question that you can ask yourself. Am I content with my different versions of self? Do I find any to be lacking and in need of improvement? Okay, I am going to take off my Everyday Human podcast mask and go put on my dad mask. And I'll be back tomorrow, February 23rd, with another reflection. Have a good one, and take care.